I'm curious. You seemed in pretty bad shape just yesterday. Did something happen? I'm curious.
Yes, our visiting healing spirit.
Oh, healing spirit. I wonder if that person that nodded at me and walked off has something to do with it.
You see, that Asmir walked down the mountain towards him, and then the door just goes black.
What is Asmir?
The person that you saw in the Drong village,
Okay.
that's half angel, half human
Oh.
thing.
And I catch a glimpse of them and I'm like, oh!
So you guys see where the tiny snake cuddles up to the big snake, and they just leave your area for a bit to a more secluded part of their pavilion and allow you guys to sleep.
Cool.
You may want to turn off the whole telepathy thing, or else you might hear some things you don't want to hear. You know, just say.
Sage, because you kept that link with your tiny familiar, you hear, oh yes, I've never gotten to be the little spoon.
Welcome to this magic world. I lost a part of me. Got wrapped up with this magic girl. I hope my heart can heal.
And so 6 hours pass. You guys can wake up if you want. It's approaching sunset. You
I just wake up right on time to see the sunset.
And so we're back to max, right?
You're back to max, and you have all your level 6 spell slots and stuff.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right. So yeah. Aurrin, on the other hand, you realize he has not slept a wink.
Wait, why?
Distrust
Because he's not comfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
Plus, he doesn't need his long rest to get back all his shit, which is the good part about being a barbarian.
Yeah, but that sounds
short
like one
rest
point of exhaustion, you know?
So you can decide that I will at least right now allow you to have slept. But then again, who knows if that matters?
No sleep, man. No sleep.
All right. So, if you're not sleeping, then all right, I'll just roll with this. If you're not sleeping, do you turn your back the whole time to them, or are you watching them with a careful eye? The snakes.
Like, yeah, what he does is like he sits on a bench. He knows they're in that direction, so he's keeping a close eye on that direction. Yeah.
All right, a few hours.
Try not to fall asleep.
A few hours after, you see. This is perfect, because actually you have no idea what this means. So I just need the rest of y'all to just like be chill because you're asleep.
Oh God.
All right, so after a few hours, you see an Asmir, which is a half angel, half human type of
oh my God.
humanoid, walk from the point at which the snakes went to have some privacy. And she's just walking in with a tiny snake on her hand. And she just goes to sit and have some tea.
Humanoid, you say?
So.
It's the same person. But ever
So.
Tegan is unfortunate.
Aurrin looks and he whispers. So it's a child, right? Child, right?
No, this one is a full-grown woman.
Full-grown. Okay. Who are you? Aren't you the dragon?
I mean, there is no dragon here, but I've been thinking the word feathered serpent spirit to you a lot, but you have ignored it completely. But that's fine.
Yeah, I just imagine the words feathered,
just
serpent, spirit.
just bounce it off your tough ass head. So she's there having tea, and she brews one cup of tea, and then like a tiny little thimble size serving of tea for her snake. Leaves the snake there, and then you see her with a third cup, and she walks off into another more private part of the old temple, and then comes back to sit with you.
Then I say, wait, voice, are you that thing?
I have many forms. Yes.
Dragons can be people too.
I
Immediately jumps up.
I don't know. Well, yes, actually, I'd have to check my books. Maybe, but I can.
Why must you torment me, dragon?
Are you sure you would not like some sleep and rest? It seems that you are. I can feel your tiredness.
About to get Legend of Zelda up in here.
Just hand you a pillow.
I can help you restore all your red vials if you come in for a second.
Or if you'd like to talk.
No, then he puts the pillow down. Oh, wait, and he says, yes, let me think. All right, he takes the pillow, but he puts the pillow down. Well, you seem to be the holder of massives of knowledge. I will trust that you're not some mindless, flaming serpent for now.
Well, I have
But
1 out of 3 of those is correct.
do you have information? Do you know anything about the serpent that attacked my village?
I know it is not a serpent. Do you allow it like some of your memories and thoughts?
Do I have a choice?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, all right.
So like you actively like think images of this dragon, and then you start to think of like pain and destruction, and then she kind of stops like, no, it's a bit much for me. Not a fan of the more graphic parts of the memory, but that seems to be a black dragon, and luckily it is far away. I can offer you books on how to fight them, but I advise against it.
I can offer you books on how to train. Maybe a movie franchise.
Let's say this lion, this lion will not heed your words. Serpent. My one goal is to stop that dragon.
I knew it before I asked.
I will not die until then, and if I should die then, it will be after the dragon is killed itself. Is killed itself, as in Old English. That's what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Making sure everybody gets that. Mm-hmm.
I knew before I asked, and she reaches for a book and hands it to you. Would you like a cup of tea?
Perchance, do you have any rum?
And she goes over to a drawer, opens it, and is like, oh, no, we don't have any liquor at the moment. And looks really sad about that. But then she looks back down at Bane, the tiny snake, sighs, and then goes off on her merry way. She goes into the other drawer for something else.
Is she trying to allude that Bane is an alcoholic?
I mean, I can reveal what she's trying to allude a little later down. Layne is an alcoholic. Oh no, it's the bane of his existence.
Oh my god.
So you,
All right. Well, while this occurs, Aurrin thinks to himself, a serpent that is willing to share drink with me might actually not be that bad.
and
He sits comfortably.
instead of responding, she just leaves you alone with the privacy of that thought. And I'm gonna allow a time skip to when you rest of you guys wake up.
All right.
This was supposed to be a big review, but you wake up to see Asmir sitting at the table with an empty cup of tea, talking to Sage's tiny snake.
Wait, so I'm not there too, just drinking tea as well? Not sleeping?
Oh, and also you roll a Constitution saving throw. Wait, no, it's midday. You're good. You don't have to roll
Really?
against sleep. It is
Yeah, I actually wanted it, but
to sleep. You can go
Sleep?
to sleep if you'd like.
oh, roll to sleep. No,
Yeah, it's midday.
I thought you're talking exhaustion.
Oh no, it's midday. You did you at least take a short rest to get back your HP? I mean, you can't. You actually literally cannot. The only way you can get back your HP is a long rest.
Oh, me?
Yes, you took
No,
two
that's
short
good.
rests today.
That's still a. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I had 54 HP, so it's not that bad.
All right. Good. So yeah, you wake up and says Asmir here. They just wake up and stare at her.
Just like, yeah, like Sage pretty much asks Bane, like, Bane, who's that?
So we're drinking tea with Aurrin, and Aurrin is like, hello, friends. Tea?
And actually, I think the fact we're more than the Asmir or Asmar. We're looking at Aurrin drinking tea.
Right? Like a tiny little dainty teacup and say hi.
Bane responds to you and says, "Why, this is my beloved. What? You've met her?"
And I wake up and I blink. And I'm like, you're that chick person I've been seeing who's just been disappearing before I can say anything anytime.
Yes, I have a life. I
Who
have
are
things
you?
to do. I can't just stay in a village. When I saw the Grang and you had started healing them, I figured, oh, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I just leave them with you and sure.
Mystery.
Sage.
You look,
Sage, I know.
you don't really blend in, you know? So, like, you could have said hi. I mean, you nodded, and that's nice, but you could have said hi or something.
Should have saved us all this journey.
Let's laugh a bit. Oh, huh. Yes, that would have been simpler. But sometimes thoughts get muddled in big crowds, and I just couldn't figure out who wanted what. And also, you just want me to turn into a big snake thing around the poor Grang?
I mean, like they worship. I distinctly remember them. Isn't like it's something that they're aware of and think of as a deity.
Yes, but I'm not their deity. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to stay off the radar.
Yeah, true.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Uh,
Anyway, regardless, I'm glad that I didn't have to go over the rest of my short life wondering who was that person I kept seeing randomly who I never got to interact with. I would never be able to pass on in peace with that lingering in the back of my mind.
and Tegan, I remember, I never forget this. I remembered to go and get these, and it's just they're in a chest, and I need hands. And she reaches into the chest and hands you what is a pouch of diamonds. She says, please take this to your matron. Tell her it's from Kichi.
Ichi.
Let me take note of that real quick.
Pulls out notepad, little priest notepad from Kichi.
Well, I mean, Tegan has good memory, but I don't, so I have to write it down.
Makes sense. So she gives you these. What it is just a bejeweled winged snake, just with emeralds and all sorts of other diamonds just inlaid into it.
How many are in there?
Well, I mean, I won't give it a number, I'd say a few dozen. Roughly. What I will do, Arlando, I see you. Okay, I'm seeing you fully now. I was going to allow Arlando, Gilhanna, the chance to appraise it. Since she has like stone things.
Stone history.
Yeah.
What a useful skill.
I mean, you know that she handed it to her. There are no secrets here. Oh, he's gone. All right, so we'll not do that.
Oh, Arlando? Like, Gilhanna just disappears from existence.
Oh my god.
Sage vaguely remembers, wait, what just happened? It feels like something like this happened before.
Hi guys.
Someone cast world level magic.
But it's not
okay, then give me a second.
Yeah.
No Log Horizon references. That's fine. That's fine.
In the meanwhile, Sage, your snake crawls back to your arm. And
all right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Hi.
All right, so more than likely what happened is that the 5G dropped and then it connected back to the main one, which is slower, so that's why.
5G?
Yeah.
Not 5G.
Oh, so you wanted me to roll to appraise the jewels, right?
Yeah.
All right, I rolled up. I rolled a 2.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, like,
it's just a bag of diamonds. That's fine. It's
no,
not
hold
like
on.
You
Let
want
me just check the details of stone history.
That's fine.
I think you have to roll with advantage.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. This is not going to kill you or anything. So the Couatl says to you, Tegan, I would have given you this earlier, but I can't go into draws when I don't have any arms.
There.
So there. Oh.
And
Aurrin just pokes her. Fascinating.
So Aurrin, you have the thing from the diary from your captain. Sage, your snake, crawls onto your hand and says, before
so I just double my proficiency.
Just double the proficiency. Just a bag of diamonds.
Still wouldn't do anything.
Bag of diamonds.
Bag of diamonds. And Gilhanna, as you do that, your little shield, you still need to attune to it, so you can spend the hour doing that if you'd like.
Yeah. I do the morning ritual with Tegan, and can I attune and do the ritual with Tegan?
It's evening. I don't know if Tegan's doing the ritual, but it's
okay. Yeah, all right, yeah. I spend the hour playing fetch with the shield.
It is a circular shield, so like you can literally throw it and then it comes back. And currently you're in a field of telepathic communication, so you can actually talk to this shield. You just hear it saying like fun, play.
Oh.
Play, protect, yay, fun.
Sentient shield.
Destroy second shield. Because he said that he had some feelings of jealousy towards the other shield that got affiliated.
Yeah, so you just actually just hear it like Fun, play. Destroy second shield.
Yes.
Fun, play. Claim spot as rifle shield.
Destroy rival.
Destroy rival.
Oh, no.
She protects, she attack, but most importantly, she want that other shield cracked.
Oh, God. That's the thing.
Wait, it can attack?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, shields can attack.
I'm not going to give you like full. It can actually, as an improvised weapon, just you big Captain America throwing this thing. Anyway, so Sage, your little snake says to you, thank you for bringing me here. If there are any questions you would like to ask while my partner is helping me communicate, please do.
I feel like we want to ask, because I would like to go back and check on our Grung allies on our way back. Does she know where they are currently, since she seems to have helped them usually or regularly?
Cough, cough. I might know.
Kichi, the Grung allies, she says, I have been distracted since you guys have been here. I was mostly staying here for reasons. And like you see, it's almost like you get an idea of a thought, like when a thought's at the tip of your tongue and it's pulled back, but for someone else, you get that feeling like somebody was almost going to think something out loud, but then just stop themselves. So I was
Kichi.
Yeah, she was saying, I've been here, and then she stopped herself from thinking something else as to why she might be here.
Gotcha. All right. So, what do you think, guys? Should we go in search of the village or go straight back to save this dying child?
I think we should go with the dying child.
Has Tegan? Well, I suppose she would have known. Has Tegan gotten any messages from Fiora?
The last message I got was before we went into the Jackal room. I haven't heard anything since.
I mean, it's today, so that's still today.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, how long do we have until nightfall? I mean, we can travel through the forest easy with me, so we can still go. Yeah. I think we have time.
It's pretty much.
Oh, we do have that glowy orb. We do have the orb, so it can light the way, and we can go at night.
Weird light orb thing. Yeah.
Since Gilhanna has a good idea of how the terrain is now, she can lead us back to where we left the ground faster, and then she can also lead us through the forest faster as well.
Aurrin thinks out loud, so you have a dying child to save, but you want to go visit strange frog people.
They're almost extinct, so since we kind of killed the panthers and they're almost extinct, we have to balance out our neutral good. Okay. We have to balance it out.
Well, if we can stop really briefly, honestly, as long as you're not like staying over with them, I think a brief visit, I can probably try and patch up a few more of the really needy grung, and then we head to the village. And then maybe once I know the patient there is all right, if possible, maybe I can try and go look for the grung again to do a little bit more patching up. And,
I mean, if you want, we could, like, I mean, Sage and no, never mind. Let's not split up. Let's not split up the group. Yeah, let's just work with that. Let's go look for them.
I agree. I could add these strange frog people to my pride, and they will support me in the coming battles, of course. Yes. The line agrees.
Sage, you can roll for me either deception or an intelligence saving throw.
I can do either. Let me see when I got higher. I got no deception. I can do intelligence as well. Saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I had a point of inspiration from a very long time ago that I never used.
This quite literally is not. I will say from behind the screen, this is quite literally not a role that would have that detrimental thing, but you can, if you like, to use it. It's your point of inspiration. Bad.
Yeah, like with that kind of roll, I will.
All right, roll with advantage.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
Right on the spot.
And for lore.
So I'll get rid of that inspiration.
So you rolled an 11. What is it with your pluses?
+2.
All right, mark off that inspiration
Just
thing off your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something as well. Oh wow. Oh wow. Does it beat a 16?
No, it does not.
All right, so you think something, use your smart, like you feel yourself think something, and then at first it was like fully obvious, and then you think back and then like kind of catch yourself, and you were sure that you were able to like hide what you were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bane turns to you and says, and without even like trying to think it, it's one of those things where you're like, don't think about this, don't think about this, don't think about peeing type of thing. You just think the word child, baby. Oh no, shit, I thought about baby. No, wait, I'm still thinking about baby. Oh no, baby. And then Bane just slowly turns to you.
Baby. Oh, no babies. No, wait. No child. Oh no. Oh God.
Child snake baby, cute. Shining light.
Visibly sweating through fur.
And he says to you, do you know about my daughter?
I may have overheard you while you were speaking.
You were eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping.
I can't turn it off, so.
Yeah, I mean we have a telepathic connection, you know. I mean it shoots directly to my brain.
I mean,
are you speaking out loud?
No, you can tell.
We're talking telepathically, so everyone can still probably hear us.
We're just blabbing in the background.
I mean, is it like a radio where they're different? They're different like signals, and so there's a signal with me and Bane, and then there's the general signal.
So it's a Couatl. This is like I guess the modem or whatever, like giving the actual telepathic powers. There's Bane who has a link with you. So like it's a closed network right there. This conversation can happen on your closed network while this one allows you to have it.
Good to know. We're having the closed network conversation.
But Bane does look over to her and says, he knows about her daughter. And she looks at you suspiciously. What is Sage actually thinking at the moment?
Sage's just like, shoot, I did not decide whether or not I was going to reveal this or not.
So Aurrin actually gets up, reaches over, and taps Sage on the shoulder.
And Sage kind of
fine.
Sage kind of jumps because he was just like, cats don't like being surprised.
Like, relax, my friend. The dragon, the serpent won't kill us. It's fine. Sit here.
And Sage is like intensely just thinks that is super sus, because he was not in love with these snake people. Like Sage has an impending feeling of something being wrong, in a way.
And this feeling bounces off to your snake, and the Couatl, who is now in Asmere form. There is something wrong in the sense that they are looking at each other worried. You can't still worry on a snake's face, but you do see where you do feel that feeling of worry. And honestly and truly, I want you to tell me what Sage's thoughts are on the Couatls having a baby.
I mean, Sage didn't really think anything of it. Like, he was just like, it was kind of like something he took of note. We're just like, okay, they're parents. It was kind of strange that they were hiding that fact, and he wondered about it for a bit, but he didn't find anything suspicious about them wanting to protect their child.
Okay, okay. So, basically, you understand why we would be protective of our young. I I lived many years as a Couatl. I was an ancient spirit. I The thing about Couatl is we avoid detection. We're built to avoid. We're made to avoid location and detection. So finding, and we're very rare. So finding another Couatl is something I never thought would happen in my lifetime, much less one that I love. And I always wanted a daughter. Many years we tried, and then finally after decades, may have been, it was so long ago, it of trying, and it finally happened. So I decided it was stupid. We could have hatched the egg at any time, but I decided we must celebrate. So I went down for drinks, and then I was discovered. I could not. I could feel the malicious intent, and so I decided I would not return. I could not return to my beloved. I do not know where my body is or what they have done to it. I, instead of passing over, came to Zimbabwe just to be near. It was torture. She saw me, she could hear me, I could hear her. We were so close on this plane, but I thank you for bringing us here.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that story. It truly is heartbreaking. Do you know if these people who saw you were still in pursuit?
There's nothing to pursue. I was long dead.
I understand. Do you have any reason to fear for your beloved or child?
I always fear for them.
I understand.
And
then Sage thinks back to the time they encountered those the other gang, the other team of people that they managed to trick into going in the other direction. The bandits, yes.
Yeah. The ones looking for the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys.
The time of the activity came in handy. I'm still proud of that.
Yeah. So yeah, that he allows you to have that, and then he said, "Oh, before I forget, there is something I want you to have." It was you are. I can smell it on you. Abjuration wizard.
Yes, I am that exactly.
That is beautiful. I have an item I was working on. Some of my essence would be infused into this. I would have left it in that drawer over there.
Oh. Then Sage goes over to fetch it.
Okay, I need you to tap on the drawer 3 times or a glyph will explode you.
He taps on it in rapid succession.
And you open it and there's a little bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is a bracelet of non-detection. So it's an abjuration. This is going to have to jot down because I don't actually have it written down as yet. It's an abjuration item that protects you from things like scrying and divination. And it also, as an abjuration wizard, allows you to cast it 3 times a day.
So basically it's just a bracelet that lets you cast non-detection?
Yeah. 3 times a day without a spell slot.
Oh,
and you get to add the spell to your spell book.
Yeah.
As you look at the runes inlaid on it.
So I am visibly confused by what I'm seeing. There is tension, and then there is no tension, and then he's being given trinkets.
Yep.
You just see him actively pickpocket this woman. I mean, just go to this woman, just a draw and pull out things.
Yeah. And I mean, Sage is putting it on as well. He's like, he's like stylish.
And
I
she's like, oh, it looks good on you.
And he's like, thank you so
I
much
got it.
for
That is
the
my
gift.
jungle fever pendant.
She was at.
I've actually always have been thinking that I was way too easily detectable, and just it was the perfect gift. Actually, Sage had been thinking that for a very long. You don't understand how long I've been thinking about getting the non-detection spell.
Oh my god, he went to Jared's.
He went to Jared. This is more Sephora. Does Sephora do things with snakes? I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, the wrong person.
No, man.
So go ahead.
That's amazing, man.
And
Like Bane. So I mean, he wants to ask Bane. He's like, Bane, I know that of course you would want to stay here with your beloved. Does that mean that the end of our journey will end so soon? Or may I call upon you when needed?
Oh, I mean, it is hard for me to leave them. It is also difficult for me to stay.
So sidebar.
Yes.
Do you feels they don't have any special abilities to like dive into other dimensions and like traverse space? Right?
Familiars, they most is you
like
can put
celestials in general.
not this one, not this dead one that was put into Fey creature's body.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't know. I'm actually stuck right now. It's like Sage feels extremely conflicted because he doesn't want to rip him away from his beloved and family.
Is it too much? Is it too much to ask to stay without you summoning another familiar? If
Don't
you
cheat on me.
No. If you summon another familiar, I am gone.
I mean, like technically, it's not like he wasted a spell slot because he did give you something that doesn't use spell slots. So I can't hear. Sorry.
That's fine. I promise you that I will no longer use that spell, so you may stay here with her and your child.
Oh my god, we finally got Sage to do a selfless thing.
Something selfless.
Wow.
What are you talking about? Sage has been doing selfless things this entire journey.
It's like I've been not letting myself die this entire journey, so you don't have to heal.
I went on a journey to save this random child.
You take that for the research and the notes.
I mean, like, really.
It is it is selfless because it is for the betterment of the world.
So you leave the
Age is the world.
So yeah, you leave this snake with his family, and you see this girl, it would be about 9, 10-ish. She has like dark hair, human. She's chosen to look like a human, probably because one of the first people she saw was human. And yeah, she just waves at you while nobody's looking, and then ducks behind the pillar as the parents tell her to go hide.
Mm. So it's just
But
like
she's
meant,
adorable.
like I don't know, like
And you see the being, oh, by the way, my name is Chan. And he slivers up to his daughter who picks him up and just runs off behind the pillow.
No,
Daughter.
it's Bane now.
Hold. Daughter, you sure?
Yeah.
So then we all see the daughter? Huh?
I was trying to do it. Okay, fine. I'll roll stealth. And y'all can, you want to use a passive perception or?
I'll use my passive perception, why not?
No, you
no,
know this is happening, Sage. It would be the rest of them.
Oh, rest of them, okay.
Since my passive perception is 11, I guess I'll see nothing.
You can roll if you'd like.
What is my
Not that I would do anything.
You're
Sure,
rolling
why not?
perception.
12 plus.
Yeah, sure, why not? All right. No perception.
What's your perception? My perception is +4, so that would be.
I have a passive perception of 12, so I'm good with that.
Well, I rolled a bloody 19 for some reason.
You exactly
I rolled.
So you exactly Aurrin beat her thing to save because with her 14 should have gotten a 19. So Aurrin,
I didn't even have my pluses, but yeah.
Yeah. So you, I guess, always alert, and you also saw where the Asmir took a third cup into the other place. You see this girl just take up a snake and start walking away.
Yeah, let's say, oh, little girl.
Just drinking tea. All right. Before you leave, yeah, Arlando, you would have been able to attune to your new shield.
Yay!
Attune to your what?
New shield.
New shield.
Protection.
New shield.
As you try to put it on your back, it smashes at your other shield.
I reassure that I'm selling the other shield when we get back to the in this situation. We're selling him. We just don't want him to know.
It's still not. It just knocks against the other shield.
Like, you gotta get rid of this hoe now.
Yeah, now we have ambient noise, you know? Yeah, there
I
goes
already
the stealth.
have 2 shields. I can't add a third. I'm sorry.
It looks at your shield, Tegan.
I take the shield. Yeah, I take the shield.
I give the shield to Aurrin.
It eyes the shield. Let me just highs or lows?
Hi,
Oh,
I wrote
what?
that low to them, so it should be
Hi.
right again.
I think Aurrin gets to call this one since he actively has it.
Sorry.
Sure. You always get the opposite of what I want. But something tells me you will roll high again, right? Let's see the low coming in. Ooh.
96. Yeah.
Wow.
So
I told it to go high, man.
I was rolling to see if this shield was okay with somebody else carrying it. It does not want to see this shield.
Wait, he gave me his magical shield?
No.
No.
So your magical
No, his old shield.
The magical shield sees you take it up and give it to Aurrin, and it just still is just hitting against the old shield.
Can I mean, as a parting gift for their kindness, I offer it to the Couatls. They don't have any use for it, but maybe it will be a nice centerpiece that people ask questions about.
Here's this
Yeah,
very
people,
average
right?
shield.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah, when they
you.
have a dinner party, you know, with all the 15 other Couatl family members, they come together and they talk about it, you know? Yeah,
Oh
totally.
my God, that's so interesting, Karen. Where did you get that?
And with that, we also got Gilhanna to share.
Oh my god.
I mean, like,
Wow.
I would consider
Happen.
giving out good berries sharing.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean,
We got the wizard,
I mean,
we
but
got
you
the
still
wizard to
have
be
good berries, come on.
selfless. We got the dwarf to share.
we got the barbarian to be civilized.
Yes.
Drink tea.
And we got the cleric to like actually protect herself with healing magic.
Oh, it's amazing.
Freaking from day one. Literally, I was rewatching episode 1 and I was like, y'all, I expect you guys to do most of the heavy work while I keep y'all alive. No,
Which we have.
I've been keeping everyone alive and doing the heavy work.
You have hit a lot of things with a final blow. A lot of things you have ended up killing with a final blow.
Yeah.
A lot. What's my kill count? I've killed
I would
Run.
have to go over the videos to remember the kill count. But yeah, so this is
I'm pretty sure I have the highest kill count. I'm pretty sure I have the highest kill count.
Could be.
Maybe not by much.
Oh yeah. Gilhanna writes her name on the inside of the shield that she's giving to the Couatl, so they'll know who.
I
they'll know
imagine it
who
in
was
kind
here.
of scratchy, not good handwriting. Just like no one like a child draws their name in crayon.
Well, I do have pretty high decks, so I'm assuming my fine motor skills are pretty okay. Gilhanna writes in the finest drawing up script you've seen.
Gilhanna, as you do that, you get just like a thought.
Roll
in
for
your head.
dexterity.
No man, you get a thought in your head, but it's not like your thought. And it's like, oh, can I have it? Can I? And then like it cuts off and just goes.
I know who that was, and I'm cool with that. Gonna have a little adventure someday.
This was wholesome as hell.
This is so wholesome.
I know.
And with that, you are it's fully nightfall at this point. The sunset would have missed you. But so Kichi, the Couatl, turns to you in Asmar form at this point and says, okay, so I would not suggest it going through the moon door anyway. You do not want to see Zibalba at night after sacrifices have been done there. There is another way down the mountain.
Music in the distance.
Subconsciously like things. I'm actually just curious what happens, but he keeps it to himself.
Can I ask what happens? Since I'm the one who essentially performed the sacrifice, I'm not going in. I don't want to.
So
But I am
Things to
curious
kill?
to know what happened.
So you killed the jaguar in the jaguar room? I mean, you killed jaguars and as druid in the jaguar room? More than likely, based on past experience, there may be. Have you ever seen those jaguars with those dark panthers with tentacles?
Oh,
No.
Yes.
Roll history, all of you guys. Sage with advantage.
Doria.
Roll what?
History.
So
I rolled 15 and my history.
yep, I am
14,
completely
14
clueless.
plus 5, so that's 19.
I am
Second roll.
Oh no,
Roll
too
14 plus
much.
5.
I got a 15.
I am staring like, huh? Because I just
Oh,
rolled in that one. I can't
Roll
really.
a 12.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that one. So
Yep.
Gilhanna, you're the only one who has even an idea of this. You know
Wait, I got 14 plus 5.
19. Oh, Gilhanna, you know somewhat about this. Sage knows more. Sage, you hear the Couatl thinking of these dark felines with tentacles, and you know that she's referring to displacer beasts, which are big cats that can just like teleport a bit.
That I just what?
They can
Displace a
I can
beast,
teleport.
dog.
they can move themselves in time and space a bit, just small bit. No big deal.
Huh.
Yes.
No big deal, and the freaking
Sounds like a
Aztec
challenge.
hell.
I
Big
can
deal.
out behind the screen say this is what would have happened if y'all slept. But yeah. So you
Sounds brilliant. Sounds amazing.
so
And Sage like wants to sleep so bad too.
I mean we can
But you
still go.
didn't sleep?
No. He wanted to sleep in Zibalba. He's
Several times.
Yeah.
Oh, we had the cousin Sage.
Oh,
No.
please. Demon big
No, I'm
cats
really happy
that can
our
traverse
team-
space and time. Like,
I'm
really think
really
we could
glad
handle
that our team does not have a team leader, because if we followed Sage, we'd all be dead.
If you followed
Or
Sage,
deranged.
you'd be more wise
Dead.
and experienced.
And
Yes,
then
dead.
that cold
As
room
go-
as you
as-
guys
as-
go out the fire.
And very dead.
But on the bright side, I
can
would have
evolve
survived. I would have survived,
as
and our
gold.
stories would have
sure.
continued on.
The lowest HP guy would have survived.
we would have been the wisest ghost, and Sage would have been the wisest catsicle.
But
Well, you probably become like Balaam's slave or something. So
Well,
Kinky.
according to my fanfic.
I mean, did we not make canon that Sage and Balaam were secretly like
just hooking up in Zababa.
So I mean, technically, I would have just also been a resident of Zababa.
Is that canon? I was
just
joking.
low-key flirting with each other.
Handsome Tabaxi, like, yeah.
That's a handsome.
I mean, you can go through Zabalba, or we can take the other route, which I say this to say is not much easier, but it's more survivable.
Which has the best loot? Which has the best loot?
Which gives us the most knowledge.
I think we have enough Zabalba loot, so
There is no such thing.
And she goes in.
So Aurrin chimes in and says, while inside this strange temple place, I almost died to cold. We take the other route.
All right.
Gilhanna,
The power of pee saved you. Does anyone in the party know that you literally had to pee in something to get out?
It wasn't.
Does
It wasn't.
anyone know?
straight-
Just
Actually, nobody knows. Actually, Prince, once again from the highs or lows. Actually, no. I'm going to allow you to roll this. Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
oh no.
Everyone, or just
I
Just
believe in
Prince,
you.
just Aurrin.
I believe
Oh wait. Oh, look at that.
you're rolling
Oh,
an intelligence save.
Intelligence saving throw, huh? Right. Let's go. I have no intelligence. Let us see what's happening here. 18. Wow. Wow.
That's good. That's good. So with an 18, Prince, you fully remembered not to keep the P in your pocket,
Oh, yeah.
and you don't have melted P in your pocket. That's not an issue that you have to deal with at the moment. And you have an empty bladder. Nobody else has gotten to pee yet.
I mean,
Yet.
kind of pissed myself while I was on fire, but I didn't think it was.
Fair. And then you're wearing water, so you'd have that different chance.
Yeah.
So the Couatl looks at you guys. You have moved up this mountain. You've learned so many things from it. It has libraries of books that you guys are able to flip through. Gilhanna, you have attuned to your shield. I should explain how attunement works. Is each character can attune to maximum of 3 items, and certain magical items require attunement. So Sage has one, which is his +1 casting item. What's it called, Sage?
Which one? My jungle craft?
Jungle fever.
Jungle craft amulet.
And the second one, you actually have 2. Your bracelet.
Yeah, I thought you were just calling it the bracelet of non-detection.
Yeah, your bracelet of non-detection. You can name it, but you also I'll say you are able to attune to it in this short rest. But you also need to attune to that, so you have 2 attuned things.
So, I think I'll call it the See Me Not bracelet.
All right. See me not.
I don't see no feline.
See no feline.
I'm sorry, my brain just keeps flipping back to Skyrim. Like you'll just see Sage like, oh damn, I need to sneak, and he just crouches, and like nobody can detect him.
I was actually he's fully visible. It's just that you can't use magic to fight him.
Yeah, Yeah, but it's kind of similar. You know, like in Skyrim, you literally crouch and people just can't detect you, even though you're there and you know you're physically there, but they can't find you. Yeah.
Because the three of you, the researcher, the wanderer, and the healer, all have this kind of this perfect wheelhouse for what the Couatl is about, which is abjuration, which is protection and not being found, and healing. The barbarian is the only one that kind of knocks against its whole deal. But so yeah, it says Kitty says to you, all right, so there is another way, but don't be mad. And she points to the waterfall.
Ah, that sounds fun.
Wait. Before I go jump off a freaking cliff and heavy armor, just give me a minute.
Like already removing my armor, removing it right now.
Oh no.
Also,
Aurrin, the last time you removed your armor, it didn't work out. I think you should keep it on. Just saying.
And then you hear a thought from Tegan's head. Take it off.
No.
And then you hear a voice from the heavens. Take it off for the thunder.
It begins to rain as the thunder makes it rain.
Dicks off for the
Makes it rains dollars.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped